Alright, good day and welcome back to another BowmanWebServices.com video. Today's video is all about YouTube and how to use YouTube as a search engine. So, most of our conversations so far have been about Google and how to use Google. And since Google controls 60+% of the overall searches on the World Wide Web, you have to play Google. But on a smaller scale, it's much easier to play the game on YouTube, Pinterest, Instagram. Those kind of services are much smaller, and so there's less competition and there's a lot more opportunity for somebody to actually get a lot of lead generation. And so what do I mean? So we have here, I create a YouTube channel, start uploading videos, and there's quite a few. I don't know how many videos are here now, but I need to come actually in here, and I actually need to, your home page on your YouTube can actually be structured so that there are certain playlists. And right now I just have the generic one, so I actually need to structure this entire landing page. And so, but uploading videos will give you content, right, that you can start to show up in the index for YouTube. And so if I were to come over here to YouTube and I type in Cancun weddings, you can see here who is showing up for that keyword search, number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? And I could actually go through here and in one of the in my series here. And so if you come over to the website and you look at the Cancun wedding niche research, I got a slew of videos about how a resort. And so first I define what the market is, right? Then we go into a whole series of videos on how somebody would go about doing competitor research and figuring out what they need to do to add to their landing page or their current landing page. And let's say if you're a resort on page 2 of Google, it's not that hard to move to page 1, but it does take a little bit of work, and you've got to research all the companies that are currently beating you in order to have an idea on what you need to do to beat them, right? So it works not just for hotel and resort marketing, it works for local marketing. And so I have several handyman services, okay? One in Denver, one in Daytona Beach. And so here's Daytona Beach handyman. If I type in this, and this isn't a very, this is not a heavily searched keyword phrase on YouTube. It's gets probably 50 to 100 searches on Google, right? But I don't know what kind of search volume it actually gets on YouTube. But if you were number 1 on YouTube, this video here is probably my most powerful video. And here today I'm discovering this is an account that I set up like, my goodness, 10 years old. The account is very old. 8 years old, okay? I'm not even using that video right now, right? And yet this is from an original handyman service that I set up here because I've actually, in Daytona Beach, I've built like 3 handyman services, right, over the last decade, and I shut them down and opened them up. And so even PortOrangeHandyman.com, somebody else bought it. I had done all the optimization on it, and that guy's actually showing up in the search results because of my previous optimization before he even bought the domain and rebuilt his platform on the domain. So that's another thing you look at. If your domain name has been used before, sometimes it can have a horrible set of old links. So you gotta always do a little research before you buy a domain. Anyway, YouTube, right? You can come in here and you can actually see, here's an old account, so that's not going to do anything. And here's somebody that's selling a house handyman special, right? This is also me here. Here's me again. Here's another me, right? And so in a different niche, something like all-inclusive timeshare promotions, right? That's my baby. And so I literally have this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. Wow, I've got all the search results, right? So this is also my company. So so far I've not seen one competitor. Still me. Finally a competitor, right? And so yeah, if I keep going, I'm sure I probably have a whole bunch more, right? Subscribe, we're already there. There's another one. There's not me. And so again, I'm talking about in a previous video about how I was ranking for Coco Bongo coupons, right? And so, man, I should just go and make a video about Coco Bongo coupons, and you know what? Yeah, I'll start ranking for that pretty quickly. And so remember, the more content you go and put up on your YouTube, the stronger and more powerful it's going to become. The more, I don't think it has much to do with subscribers and all that. It really has to do with your view time. And so view time comes down to creating playlists. Even if you're sharing other people's content, that will build up your YouTube. And so I can give you an idea here. I really can't get to it right now, but if I go to selfgrowthvideos.com, there's a whole slew of videos that I've collected into different playlists, and yeah, it does build up your YouTube, okay? And so check out this little tutorial if you want like an idea of how somebody would start figuring out how to rank content on Google. And honestly, one of your prime pieces of media is going to be YouTube, right? Like video, picture, written word, and then podcast, right? It would be like your four main types of media. And so, having a very powerful video embedded on any given web page is going to definitely, give you a little bit of a boost. All right, thanks for watching my video about YouTube and how to use YouTube as a search engine. All right, thanks for stopping by. BowmanWebServices.com.